Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Cardano holders. Thank you so much for all the love that you guys show on these daily updates. But let's take a closer look and see what's happening with the price of Cardano as of Saturday, November 8th, and what we could be expecting as we are obviously going further into the weekend. So here we have it. I want you guys to pay very close attention to what's really going on. You can see across the board, a lot of red. Yesterday was a great day, a great day for the crypto markets, but yet you're seeing today seeing quite a bit of retracement across the board. If you watched my update last night, you were noticing me saying one specific thing. Yes, the market is moving right now. Yes, altcoins are moving right now. But again, not a time to be jumping around just yet. And, that has proven to be correct. And I'll share why I say that. So Cardano price is down about 1.6%, with the price currently sitting at 56.8 cents, down 1% on the Bitcoin side of things. Valuation at $20.8 billion in the 24-hour trading volume at about 1.1 billion. As always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. First and foremost, guess where we're going to start off with? We're going to start off with none other than Bitcoin itself. So if you're looking at Bitcoin right now, you guys might be scratching your head. You guys probably wondering, Bitcoin is not even looking that bad. Bitcoin seems to be close to, where it was yesterday, yet you're seeing a lot of altcoins, pulling down 8, some even down like 10%. So what's really causing this? I want you guys to understand, Bitcoin was sitting at, you could say, like $103,000. We did come down to $101,000. Well, pretty much we're back to, the 102,300 where we pretty much were yesterday. So what's really causing, the altcoins to see such a big retracement? This is your answer right here. Take a look at what's happening with the dominance. Remember, I was talking to you guys about how dominance, yes, it saw a major retracement, which was amazing, which was the major catalyst behind the massive, bullish momentum that we did see within the altcoin market. But I did say, if Bitcoin does not see, stabilization, and we were to even see a retracement, you would expect the dominance to move up. And this retracement was barely anything. It was barely any retracement. You can see it was only about a 1.5% move, but look what it did to the dominance. Dominance went from 59.66% all the way up to 60.10%. And believe it or not, that is once again causing a lot of red across the board. But again, if you've picked up some of these altcoins over the course of the last few days, you'd still be up even after this retracement. But again, time and time out, I've been telling you guys about how dominance is what we want to be paying attention to. It needs to continue to show weakness, because let's say Bitcoin does not hold it. Like, imagine you're seeing about an 8 to 7% retracement for some coins. Imagine what happens if the Bitcoin price does not even hold within the 38.2 and does push back down below $100,000, which I still think is very possible, because we're still far off from where we need to be quite frank with you. What's going to happen to the dominance? I think dominance will start picking up to where it was just a few days back. So with that being said, I hope that makes sense as to what's happening. But let's take a closer look and see what's happening with ADA right now. Shout out to the ADA family as always. But I want you guys to focus on the Cardano price on an hourly perspective, so you could see for yourself. We did see a bounce above key resistance, which again, you could see right here. Again, if you want to know from percentage from yesterday, if you picked up Cardano, you did see Cardano go up 14.3%, and you can see we did see a retracement of about 6.3% due to what I've just explained to you guys. But we dropped below the key support line. So as of now, we wanted to see the price hold above here, but of course, in this case, you would expect the price to drop below. And you can see for yourself, we dropped below it. We came down to 55.5 cents, and we are picking up right now, which is nice to see. But look at it for yourself, guys. We look for confirmations on our channel. We look for confirmations even for resistances and support. And this time around, of course, it's already been clear to us that this is an important level to be watching for. You can see we actually retested this key resistance. We went above there, got rejected, but we're still holding exactly at that resistance. There's still about the 2 hours left before the daily candle close happens. But you want to see the price of Cardano holding above this key range, and obviously start heading back up to some of the levels where we were at the beginning of November, which I think can still end up happening. Obviously, if the dominance continues to pull down, maybe we do push up to the 60.37% for the dominance if Bitcoin doesn't hold around these levels, which could mean a little bit more of a drag for altcoins, including Cardano. We could potentially potentially come down to, the 54.78 cents support line, which again, if you want to put this into perspective, that would be about only at 3.45%. So very realistic things to be, kind of looking at, and potentially could even go back to, where it was yesterday. That is still on the table. I want you guys to understand based off of where Bitcoin is currently sitting. You can see for yourself that would be about an 8.49% move, and that would pretty much mean, the gain that we did see would be just completely wiped out. So this is why, I'm still not optimistic too much because of Bitcoin. Again, unless of course Bitcoin goes back into the 23.6, that would be a different conversation. But as of now, Bitcoin needs to hold stagnant. So even if Bitcoin does not, gradually move up, even if it stays stagnant within this key range, dominance continues to pull down, that would be a good sign in my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. What are your projections on ADA? Yeah, subscribe if you have not done so already. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX and peace.